Yes, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. Sorry for the break in transmission. You're welcome. And we'll go straight into so many questions I've been getting concerning my books. So I had to print out all the questions. Pardon me if you see me reading through um, my booklet here. So I've dealt with some of the questions earlier. Another question is, what is the difference between talent and struggle? Hmm. Yes, we're going to answer that. And my answer is today, I just want to talk about gifts, talent, creativity, and why some people discover their purpose early while others discover it later in life. Someone asked, do you believe everyone has a gift? My answer is yes, I genuinely do. But gifts develop differently. Some people are fortunate enough to discover their gifts early. They grow up around people who nurture them, guide them, train them, and help them develop professionally. Others are not as fortunate. Life pressures can bury gifts, fear can silence them, responsibilities can delay them as well. And sometimes people spend years surviving before they finally discover what they were truly called to do. I hope that clears the question. Another person asks, can gifts develop later in life? My answer is absolutely. Some gifts become clearer after pain, after motherhood, after career experience, after emotional struggles, after spiritual growth. Sometimes life itself develops the depth required for gifts to fully emerge. Bear with me, family, 1 second. Bear with me. Hello, my wonderful people. I'm back on. I'm back on. So I'm trying to deal with so many questions I've been asked regarding my books. 1 second. Okay, here we go. So someone asked, what's the difference between um, someone gifted and someone who is forcing it? And my answer is, when something is gifted, there is a flow. Do you agree with me? If you are gifted, you don't struggle for creativity. There's natural creativity and ideas keep coming. It's similar to singers who can produce album, they can produce album after album because the inspiration flows naturally. That doesn't remove hard work, but the inspiration itself is alive. So that's the clear difference between someone who is gifted and someone who is forcing it. Another person asked me, science, spirituality, and writing. Okay. A lot of people are surprised that I work in healthcare, studied human physiology, and I also write spiritually inspired books. Yes. I don't see them as enemies. I don't see science and spirituality as enemies. They coexist. Science trained me to understand systems, patterns, discipline, and human body. Spirituality taught me about meaning, healing, destiny, emotion, pain, and human depth. So, spirituality taught me about meaning, healing, destiny, emotional pain, and human depth. And for me, one explains mechanisms and the other one explains purpose, if you get what I mean. Let's take out this one. So, another question is, where does your inspiration come from? Hmm. Remember, I'm trying to clear the air. Some people ask me, why do I write so many books? Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining in. Um, why do I write so many books while I'm also working as well? I'm a clinical coder. I have my PhD in human physiology, and I write books as well because writing is a gift I have. I kept it aside for so many years, trying to develop my system to face the challenges of life, build myself professionally. I didn't take writing to be something I will go into or develop as a professional in it. But over the years, I discovered that I can't just dump it because ideas kept coming while I'm cooking, while I'm praying, while I'm just doing something odd or even. It comes. In fact, there was a time I was getting inspiration about songs. I have so many songs that I've written down. Sometimes when I wake up, I just quickly draft them down. Otherwise, I might forget it. So it's just a gift that is there that needed to be developed. So that is it. Someone asked, where does your inspiration come from? You guys are so funny, you know. Inspiration can come at any moment. Dreams, prayer, cooking, bathing, working, even while I'm walking on the road, you know. Sometimes I just suddenly receive a full message in my spirit, and I have to just stop and write it down quickly. Or if I don't have my pen and paper with me, I can just use my phone and just drop it there so I don't forget it. You can always drop your comment on this comment section and I'll attend to it later. It's the ones you people ask me that I'm trying to clear at the moment. Someone asked again, remember, I'm not going to be too long on this live. Someone asked again, do you believe writing is part of your assignment? Yes. Big, bold yes. I genuinely believe writing is part of my calling, not just creativity, not just publishing, but service, because it's healing, is encouragement, is wisdom, and I help people through my words. That's why I have so many books that belong to different categories. Many people need it depending on what they want it for. I write business books. If you're a beginner, if you're a novice in business, if you're already an intermediary into business or a professional and you want to move to the next level, it's all in there. I write books for prayer books for children, so long as your child is of reading age, is a way of encouraging them to know their God from early stage and to cultivate that habit. And you as an adult as well, I have adult prayer books and children prayer books. In fact, I have prayer books for girls, I have prayer books for boys, male and female. The reason why I did that is like trying to, you know, get some of the stories, female motivational stories from the Bible to develop the girl child in the prayer form, and also get some male related stories in the Bible and then use it to help a boy child. So that's why I have the prayer book for males and the ones for females and general ones as well. I have story books for teens, for kids, for adults. When the inspiration comes, I just do my thing, I do the needful. Another person asked, why do I write prayer books? And my answer is, one area that is very important to me is spiritual growth and helping people connect with God daily. So I don't joke around it. Why do you write prayer books? Because many people want a relationship with God, but struggle with consistency. Life itself is noisy. People are tired. People are emotionally overwhelmed. And I wanted to create books that help people pray daily, reflect daily, grow spiritually in practical ways. My books are so unique. They are not just trends. My writing format is unique because it's inspirational. It's not a normal trend of other people's book. No, I write the way I'm being instructed. I think I'll be taking a few more questions, then we call it a day for today, and we're going to continue next time. Someone asked, why create prayer books for children too? Because spiritual confidence should start early. Remember, you can't learn how to use your left hand or right hand during the old age. Yes, children also experience fear, insecurity, confusion, peer pressure, and emotional struggles. So I wanted to create books that help children feel loved, feel confident in themselves, protected, and spiritually grounded. So that's why I write books for children, spiritual books for children, prayer books. Someone asked, which prayer books will you recommend first? Well, for adults, I have the one titled Daily Prayers, Armed with Light, Ignite. These are all titles of my books. And for children and families, I have the one that is titled I Am God's Child, Growing with God, Destined and Declared. Just go to Lulu, type my name, Dr. Mrs. Doris Njoku, or type the title of any of my books on Lulu, or Google Playbook stores, and it's going to give you my book. Most of the videos you see on my page are from my books. 95 or 98% are from my book. It's just because of so many things I have on ground, I find it easier to create short videos and put them out there for you. I think the second to the last question I'm going to be attending to today is, why modern people are emotionally exhausted. Someone asked, why are modern people emotionally exhausted? Well, today we are faced with a lot of things: pressure, burnout, emotional exhaustion, and struggling silently. I've written about stress and depression because many people are suffering silently. People smile publicly while struggling privately. Many people are emotionally exhausted but still expected to keep functioning. At work, the pressure to meet deadlines, depending on your position, especially if you're at the top, band 6, 7, 8, a lot is expected of you. Most people can't cope, they need help. That's why my books are there, guiding you step by step on how to manage and cope with yourself, with your family life, if you're married, if you're single, if you're in a relationship, how to combine everything, child up care, relationship, work, family, and the rest of them, and enjoy your life like a normal human being. Yeah, you don't have to be stereotyped, because most times you discover that the way the system is structured, someone can easily predict what you're doing every minute. Is either you're at work or you're at home or you're sleeping, or you know, or you have to give attention to everything so that you don't become overwhelmed. You don't feel like you're in another planet. Manage your time wisely. Give attention to things that matter most. You know, the way things are going, younger generation are even scared to get tangled up in family life. But if they are properly guided, they see that they can balance both areas and still live a normal life. So these are part of the things I have in my books. So keep keep on with watching my page, my videos. My books are available on Lulu as ebook. If you want the paper copy, if there's anyone that you are interested in and you want to have it, hard copy is available on Lulu. Quite affordable as well. Some are £5, some are £6, depending on the volume. Some are 200, 300, 400, 500 pages. So, and you're going to thank me later. These are books you can gift to people, not just chocolate and cake and all that. Something valuable. You can gift a child a prayer book. You can gift a child a story that will help to shape their lives. You know, most of us are not opportuned to have everything on a platter of gold. And this will be a story for another day. So my books are there to help those who need them. That's why I have them separated in different categories. If you know the one that pertains to you, you help yourself out. So I think this week I'm going to be dealing with so many questions that have been asked under the comment section. I'll clarify them and put it there for you. Keep watching. I love you all. And you'll be getting my videos most of the time. So thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Love you guys. Love you.